Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. What is the state of iconic arcade? What is the state of one John D? Let's explore, right? So supposedly they finally got the fix. You're gonna Frankenstein your machine, move it around with the computer, whatever the heck you have to do. Maybe there's a patch at the end of the month. Maybe, right? But what a crazy world, right? What a crazy world. What a cartoonish environment that this arcade community is. And I was just thinking, and if you guys have followed me, follow this mini series, that I've been following with this thing, because it really is fun and comedic. It's really comedic. And, John D has not done himself any favors here. He's really turned into like a cartoon character. I said from the beginning he should not be the spokesperson for, whatever venture he's on. And, forget about all the stuff that happened in the past, okay? Because I know there's people that don't like him and stuff like that. And this has nothing to do with that. Whether you like him or not, it really doesn't matter. When it comes to PR or presentation, you have to have professionals, right? And professionals are professional for a reason. There's a lot of spokespeople, for example, that don't have any business sense whatsoever. They wouldn't know what to do, right? They could not get an endorsement, or get licenses like John D does, for example. But they can't talk on camera. And in the same way, John D is not a great person to be on camera, right? He's just not. He's not the guy you want. And it's very hard, especially for business owners, because you create a business, you want to be right in front of it, right? But you have to know your limitations, right? You have to know your limitations, and you have to know who is best to represent your company. If you're running a little mom and pop shop, and you want to say, well, I'm the owner and you can trust me. Okay, that's kind of good marketing, right? But when you're dealing with millions of dollars, $1.5 million in this case around, you want professional help, right? You want people with media experience, savvy, but and that's not the only problem with it. At this point, guys, it's like a cartoon character, right? It's like, and I was thinking about this, right? I was sitting in the can and thinking, this is like the old cartoons, where there's a bad guy, and the bad guy comes up with a scheme, and it doesn't work. So he's like, I'll get you next time, I didn't get you with this Street Fighter. But, wait till you get Double Dragon. He's coming back to Double Dragon. They haven't even fixed this one, right, guys? But you know what? I can show you better than I can tell you, as they say. Look, this is the state of this company right now. Let's look at the products. Let's just do a little review here. They're still in the $800 range. I thought they were going to be less money. Right, even the shill or whatever was saying, well, wait till they get into the warehouses. They're going to be $100 cheaper, or what have you. But the advertisements here are pretty clear, right? $8.99, $8.54. Hey, you got a deal from Walmart. And again, this could have been a great project. This cabinet in particular, guys. I don't like the Street Fighter one much, but I think the Alpha, great design, right? Great design, not for $8.99. Not for not including all the features, right? They're still getting that worked out, and it's not working, guys. It's not working, and the problem started here. Now I want you to listen to him, right? Again, guys, this is about professional or being comfortable with a camera, or just the way you sound. Sometimes it's not even that you're a bad person. Some people just have a certain cadence. Right, and John D in particular has that cadence, like a guy that's trying to sell you, some insurance. It just sounds like there's something fishy going on, like this guy would try to sell you some investment product or something like that, right? That's what he sounds like. That's not what he does, by the way. I'm just saying he's not the best presenter for any product. Let's listen to him and let me show you the difference, right?
Apologetically targeted to those who live in the arcade area and those who want to experience it with us. It's a product for the community, by the community.
Does he look
Just like how
excited?
Street Fighter was the revival of the arcade
Right?
scene,
There's like a
we are the
deadpan.
revival of the home arcade category. Here comes a new challenger,
And
Iconic Arcade. Let's change the game together.
Monotone, like it's just one tone, right? And now, side to side, right? Get somebody like Justin
What's
Wong.
up, everybody? This is Justin Wong, and
I'm
here
better.
to welcome you to the first episode of the My One Up Show.
The first.
And I know you guys.
The first episode of many, right? But if you look at him, it's a little bit better presentation. I'm not saying that it's great, right? I'm not saying that it's great, but it's a little bit better. But what I'm saying is he's not the guy that should be promoting this stuff, right? Hire somebody, pay somebody for the love of God, pay somebody that knows what the hell they're doing when it comes to this, right? And I know they want to be like, oh, it's about the community, this and that. Present the product in the best light possible. And, instead of doing all this other crap, just give people a better price. Why is it selling, right? Why is it selling for this much now? Hey, because they got to make that money back, man. They got to make that money back. and you still haven't fixed it. That's just the thing, guys. I mean, if you haven't fixed your issues, man, geez, why are you trying to sell other stuff, right? Why are you trying to sell other things if you haven't even done your first job? And that's what makes this thing so comedic, right? Like, everybody knows how simple this fix is. Just do what you say, right? Just put in the box what you said you were going to sell, right? Why did you change the screen? Why did the buttons change, or whatever the hell they changed? Why isn't the software ready? Why isn't the online ready? Why are people having to be beta testers for the maximum amount possible? For $8.99, for $8.54, you're going to be a beta tester because John D didn't get his business plan straight, with his partners, and if you had to guess, right? I mean, who do you guys blame, right? Who's responsible for the crap show? Marketing wise, I would say him, right? Because he's the one who put this, arcade show that got him the whole drama with the game weenie. He's the one that chose his partners, who to align with and all that stuff. It just hasn't been a good match, man. It hasn't been a good match. And, they're trying so hard. I don't want nobody wants people to try so hard. We want things to work, right? If you buy a refrigerator, do you want it to work eventually? Or do you want it to work now? If you buy a washing machine, do you want it to work eventually? Or do you want it to work now? I mean, it's not that hard. Just do what you say you're going to do. But right now, he's looking like the old Hanna-Barbera villains. Oh, I'll get you next time. I didn't get you with Iconic Arcade Street Fighter, but I will get you with Double Dragon. There was so much potential there, man, and it just ended up looking like a cartoon villain. Well, we're going to keep enjoying it because the side characters are all the same too, right? The arcade shills are just as funny, doing whatever they want. All of a sudden all these people that went all in on the arcade community, they thought they were going to be rich, right? Like, oh, I'm going to have my channel and super chats and this and that and the other, and I'm going to be... They sold their souls to the devil, and it's not going great for them financially, right? But the comedy, right? That is never ending, right? You guys have guys that fall down, guys that are trying to come back after being shilled. They're like, well, no, let me tell you the truth. Now they're telling you the truth. Why didn't you tell me the truth back then? It would have been... If you would have told me the truth back then, it would have been amazing, right? They're telling you the truth now, right? And they're turning on him now. Hey, you got to call Amazon. You got to report Amazon, all this stuff, right? All this thing is really stuff that you would see like in a series, right? Like the bad guys always has his backers, but when things go wrong, his backers or his posse, they start backstabbing him, going underneath. Oh no, well this is what I really thought, They could have done better. Hey, wait a minute. You were there shilling it. You were putting this stuff together. You were there going, oh man, I can see what they're doing here. Oh, this is just a prototype, guys. Don't worry, but I'm gonna put it here. And now they're critical. Well, if you wouldn't have done that, they probably wouldn't have gotten as many pre-orders. But they wanted those views, right? And now, right now, they're trying to play cleanup. It's great. It's great comedy to watch 45-year-olds, 50-year-olds do this kind of crap. Because, at some point you just wake up and you're like, wait a minute. I mean, where do you have to be till you wake up in the morning and go, you know what I'm going to do? I could do many things with my life. But what I want to do, what I want to do is I want to shill 3/4 arcades. That's my mission in life, right? This is the hill that I'm going to die. All of you, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because you keep me entertained with your maturity, with the lies, with the BS, with the backstabbing. All we can do is wish for, right? All we can do is hope. And Double Dragon's coming, and the pretzels that they're going to have to, go into to try to shill for this thing. But people are going to remember, hey, wait a minute. I remember you saying that when this Street Fighter didn't go all right, that I should be talking to Amazon and reporting this thing. And now you're telling me that you're excited for this? Okay, that's... I can't wait. All right, guys. I will catch you on the next one. Take care.